Hello, I am Brett Dupree, and welcome to my awesome health journey. Today I'm talking about, well, kind of the speed dating aftermath and taking everything I've learned lately into account. And so I went speed dating on Saturday, and I talked about it a little bit. Was that yesterday or the day before? I don't know. Probably talked it on Saturday. I did talk about it on Saturday. Time. Basically speaking, I got the results and no matches. My first inclination about that was to play down my hurt feelings and to just rationalize and just automatically try to feel good, right? I was like, you didn't really weren't that interested in that, you weren't really that interested in anyone anyway, which was true. There's only one person that I thought it would be kind of cool to hang out with again, and honestly, that was more kind of cool. There was no one that was like, oh my god, this person's amazing. I hope. There was none of that, and I'm not making excuses or say anything after the fact. But I'm just saying, like, there was no one that was like, "Ooh, that person, I think they could be the one." But there are some people who are like, it wouldn't hurt to try out, and I felt the inclination to really bring that up and to, push down those feelings aside. But the reality is, there's a part of me that feels undesirable, that I'll never find anyone, and all that jazz. And that part of me was hurt, got its feelings hurt, and to not validate those feelings, I think just kind of pushes it down. Makes me not want to try again and hides it, uh, and just doesn't allow those feelings to process. I think it kind of gets stuck in the body because it's just at least what I've read of people talking about feelings, not just from a personal growth standpoint, but like feelings are just a combination of chemical reactions in the body, and not letting those chemical reactions do their thing allows them to get stuck and uh, causes weird associations, also does things with the mind. So I generally I always say I give myself 24 hours to feel bad. Just give myself a blank, and for the last 24 hours you can feel bad about this thing, and then, we'll move forward. And honestly, if it takes longer than 24 hours, also I'll give myself another day until, those feelings are processed for. So I did my thing of, just watching TikTok too much and just feeling bad about it in the morning. But then I had to leave and go hang out with my friend and have a lot of fun playing board games, which we did, and the day was super fun. And this morning, yeah, it kind of sucks. I don't, that was a hit to my ego. I still want people to want me, right? I want all of them to match me so I can be the one rejecting them. Ego, 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 ego. And, it might be silly, but I like feeling like people want to be with me. It's a good feeling. And just get a reminder that, sometimes things don't work out. Um, does hurts my feelings. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's the idea of that, like, feelings are valid, because it's fine to feel bad. It's fine to not feel good about a certain situation and to try to always paint over it and put a happy face on it, or focus on what you want instead of what you don't want. Sometimes you just have to focus on what you don't want to happen. And that is a good thing to focus on, because like it allows you to course correct, to make different choices in life, to better understand what's going on with yourself. Or sometimes it's just like, you know what? Chances are, a lot of these women like me because I was fat, probably, and so they're just shallow jerks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. No, but like maybe that was it. But just sometimes in the situation where it's like, it's out of my control. I have no control whether or not someone's attracted to me. I can do things to increase chances of attraction, but there's like nothing I can do to mind control someone into falling in love with me. And I wouldn't want to do that. I want someone to love me for me and who I am, because that's what makes the best relationship. Someone loving you for who you are, because why would you want to be anyone else? especially for another person. Especially for another person. But yeah, today is a new day. I feel fine about it. I think I mentioned, yeah, it hurts a little bit, but July 18th I'm going on another event, and July 27th I'm going on another event, and then I could see if I'll sign up for any in August. I'll probably sign up for one or two to just keep on going with the momentum, keep on getting rejected over and over again, and dealing with those feelings of rejection and being better. You know, the more I'm rejected, the better I will be handling it, because I'm going to be handling it mature and allowing myself to feel bad and then move forward and then continue to move forward and be the best me that I can be and someone I could be proud of, until I finally feel very comfortable of going up to a woman that that I think is awesome and like spend the rest of my life with and say hi. I'd love for you to go out with me, and for her to go no. I just don't see you that way. And then it's me going, all right, well, I hope you find the person you're looking for. And then leaving and feeling really bad and dejected, and maybe eating a little ice cream to make myself feel better, because, ice cream cures all emotional pain. And then, you know what? After allowing myself to process my emotions, go through my thoughts, and feel everything, to pick myself back up again and think, you know what? One rejection doesn't mean everyone's going to reject me, and just keep on forward until I find the person who I think is awesome, who thinks I am awesome, and then we can create an awesome life together. At least that's the way I look at it, at least for this situation, and honestly all situations. This is how I've been focusing on my eating and getting my food habits. This is how I've been focusing on my weight, is allowing myself to feel bad when I get those readings that aren't as great as I want, but still moving forward, still working towards my goal of feeling better about my life, because we can't put too much pressure on our life for it to be ourselves, for our lives to be perfect, because things are going to happen that are going to suck, and that's just life, right? Life is going to suck sometimes, and how we handle those sucky times is how we make our lives as best as we can. So I hope that you got something out of this. I know I did, because I like hearing myself think, and I love you for who you are. Thank you for all your support, and as always, you are worthy.